Hi everyone, welcome back to video lecture series on field theory. In last video, we have seen what is electromagnetism and examples of electromagnetisms. In this video, we are going to discuss about basics of vector algebras. Come, let's go into the topic. So first, in last video, we have a small introduction about scalar quantity. Here we can see the detailed about scalar quantity. Here now come what is scalar quantity. Scalar quantity. The scalar quantity is defined as a physical quantity with magnitude and no directions. Here comes, we have no directions and some physical quantity that can be described just by the numerical values. It is described by just by the numerical values of the respective units. Okay, without direction, they don't have any directions. So example, if a person stands um example, if a person stands in one place and he instructed, this person was instructed to move away 5 kilometers from his 5 centimeters, 5 kilometers, whatever maybe, so 5 centimeters or 5 kilometers from his place. Now he now it is a static, standing in a place. Now he was instructed to move 5 kilometers from his position. Okay, so what happens here, what is the magnitude? The magnitude is the moving. So the static and he moves 5 kilometer from his rest position. So here the magnitude is 5 kilometers. Okay, here, but we don't have the directions. So these are the some of the examples for a scalar quantity: mass, speed, distance, time, area, volume, density, and temperatures. These are the examples for scalar quantity. And now coming to vector analysis. Here comes to the vector quantity, vector analysis. Vector are those quantities which represents by both magnitude and directions. Here we have magnitude and directions. The same person, now what happens? The person was instructed. Now, in previous example, what he instructed to move 5 kilometers away from his rest position. Now he's instructed to move 5 kilometers in east direction. In east directions, here the direction is instructed to this person, so it has both magnitude and direction. This is what a vector quantity, that is what vector analysis. Here we have the tail and we have a direction, we have a magnitude, and both we have directions and all. Okay, here the east is in a direction, he was supposed to move in the east direction 5 kilometers away from his rest position. Okay, I hope you understand what is vector and vector scalar. And here the some of the types of vectors. We have so many types of zero vector, unit vector, position vector, co-initial vectors, likes and unlike vectors, co-planar vectors, and collinear vectors, equal vectors, and displacement vectors. And final one is negativity of a vectors. These are some of the types of vectors. And here in this sum, we are going to see one or more vectors in the upcoming days. Okay. Now, coming to examples of vector quantities. Here comes the examples. Here, what is the linear momentum, accelerations, displacement, momentum, and angular velocity, force, electric fields, polarizations. These are all the some of the examples of vector quantities. Here come another thing is, what is vector algebra? Here we can see the most vector algebras and coordinate systems, transformation between coordinate systems, gradient and of a scalars, divergence of scalars, and curls of a vector, and Laplace of it. In the forthcoming topics, we are going to discuss these are the forthcoming videos. We are going to discuss these topics, and today we are going to see first topic of basics law of vector algebra. Okay, here comes next. What is scalar? What is scalar? Scalar is a quantity that has only magnitude. We already discussed that it has a only magnitude. The man is instructed to move 5 kilometers away from his rest position. So we know the what are the examples here. And now coming to vector. So here we know the both magnitude and directions, and both examples of vectors. And here is a velocity, force, displacement, electric field intensity. These are the examples of vector. Okay. Here this basics laws. This basics law, we can discuss this basics law in depth in next video. And I hope you will be understanding what is basics of vectors, scalar and vector quantities. And thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.